Almost since the beginning of time, men have asked themselves one question: what do women want in a man? It is a timeless study that has sparked countless debates and controversies. Every woman is unique and has her own preferences and desires. But among this diversity, there are indeed common threads that weave through what women find attractive in a man. Today, we journey to uncover these threads and explore the 10 most valuable qualities in men that universally resonate with women of all cultures and backgrounds. While some of these traits may come naturally to you, others may require some nurturing. But remember that perception is reality. How you present yourself shapes the image others have of you. But more importantly, it affects how you perceive yourself. So let's explore these traits, not just as traits to emulate, but as guiding principles to embody, reflecting not just what women want, but what makes a man truly admirable. Confidence. Starting at 10 means confidence. This should be pretty obvious. Confidence sounds easy enough, right? The thing is, too many men cross the line into being arrogant. No one likes someone who is stubborn. It is a complete shutdown. However, no woman wants a man who is submissive. Confidence is a very important quality in most areas of life. If you don't believe in yourself, neither will he. An example of this is not being a yes person and agreeing with everything he says. Share your views. The idea is to be her husband, not her lapdog. Passion. The number 9 is passion. Besides sex, it is important for a man to have his own passions or goals. That sense of purpose that drives you forward. It doesn't matter what your passion is. Art, sport, career, etc. Having something in your life that moves you forward is important for many reasons. Little by little, this lets him know that you have your own life. So he knows that although he most of the time and should have your attention, he can't always, giving him a reason to miss you when you are away doing something on your own. However, it is of course important to find a balance. Being too focused on your passions can make her feel like an afterthought, and no one wants that. In addition, it gives you something to talk about with him. Find your passion. Self-care. Number 8 is self-care. This is another one that should seem obvious, but a man's ability to take care of himself is the first thing women look for. You can cook yourself, keep your yard or vehicle clean. You can, for example, change tires or keep yourself in shape. Part of the reason is that a woman does not want a man who is lazy. The second part is the realization: if he can't take care of himself, he can't take care of me if the need arises. We don't mean you have to be a gourmet chef and live in a medically clean room, but you should be able to cook at least 10 things that don't require a microwave, and make sure your bathroom, especially the toilet, is tidy. To clean. Listening skills. Number 7 is listening skills. Guys, just pay attention to her. And we don't mean to pay attention to her parts. We mean really listen and keep what he says. There are actually 2 main reasons for this. The first is to let her know, or at least feel like you really care about what she has to say. Overall, this is a good life skill. Most of us hear, but too few actually take the time to listen. Another reason is that you can ninja his brain. For example, suppose he casually mentions that he likes lilies. Take note and bring him some lilacs at some point. Even if his comment is a red herring, it still lets him know that you're paying attention and seem to care about what he's saying. A seemingly small gesture that sets you apart from the crowd. Feelings. No doubt some people still think of men the old way. For example, the old idea that a man should always be the stoic, strong, silent type. Here's the thing though, showing your emotions makes you human. More specifically, the ability to show your emotions is a sign of confidence. Excuse me seems contradictory, doesn't it? We're not saying you should be ready to cry at the drop of a hat, because regardless of gender, that would be annoying. Being able to show him your vulnerability every once in a while tells him that you're not trying to prove your masculinity. He knows he's getting the real you. It is very rare in life that people see the real person behind the persona they project to the world. Dropping the mask also makes him feel like he's in rare company, allowing him to feel a deeper connection. Dress. Fifth is to dress. It's always shocking to see a grown man who doesn't know how to dress properly. We may not talk about fashion as much as we think about clothing. Clothes make a person and project an image of the world. Make sure you draw the right one. Communication skills. Number 4 is communication skills. It goes hand in hand with listening, but it is just as important. Communication skills are incredibly important. Of course, we're not saying you have to share every thought that pops into your head. That would be pretty annoying. At the same time, communication with yourself should also not work. At first, complete sentences instead of one-word answers. Simple communication skills also build trust. He knows he can trust you, and you can trust him. Take responsibility. A man knows there are things out of his control. That's just how life is. How a man deals with what he can control is what separates him from the boy. That doesn't mean you should be ready to take the blame for everything that goes wrong. I know it sucks when the power goes out in the neighborhood, but freaking out over something you can't control doesn't help. So light a candle and read a book. If the electricity went out because you forgot to pay the bill, it's yours. Don't blame anyone else, especially your partner. Instead, pick up the bag and contact the power company as soon as possible. Concentration. We'll be the first to admit that this takes a lot of practice, but it's based on a long-held belief. Treat people the way you want to be treated. If you're watching this video on your laptop or TV, chances are you've already watched it at least once on your phone. Do you see where this is going? When you are with a woman, remember to focus on her. Obviously, don't sit there and watch him. If you do anything but watch TV, it's just scary. But what we mean is that you have to focus on the moment, so that the woman you're with knows that the world might crumble around you both. But in those moments with her, you only care about her. Unless, of course, you're starting a fire, you should focus on putting the fire out as quickly as possible. Stop, drop, and roll. You should follow strict rules for dating and even casual dating. When he's around, your phone isn't. It's in your pocket on vibrate mode, and when someone calls, let it go to voicemail. Don't look at your phone on a date at all. Mystery. Women love a challenge. It is human nature to be interested in what is not immediately obvious, the somewhat hidden mystery. So when it comes to relationships, maintaining an element of intrigue can be incredibly attractive. Laying all your cards on the table may seem like the most transparent approach, but it can inadvertently extinguish the spark of curiosity and excitement. Instead, embracing a little mystery keeps the flame of interest burning. This tells him that you are full of surprises, which adds excitement and anticipation to the relationship. Of course, we're not talking about keeping secrets or playing games. It maintains a sense of depth and complexity that makes you intriguing and unpredictable in the best way. As we conclude our examination of the qualities of this worthy man, we ask you to consider your own experiences and observations. What other qualities do you think make a remarkable person? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we sincerely hope that our conversation has yielded valuable insights, even if it means facing some hard truths. If you found this video helpful and educational, please consider liking and sharing it with others. And don't forget to hit the bell notification to stay updated on future content and discussions. Until next time, keep growing and good luck on your journey to becoming the best version of yourself.